Hi, I'm Warren from MYO Drinks, and in this video I'm going to show you how to bottle beer or cider. Once the fermentation process is complete and you've reached your target specific gravity and stayed steady there, you're ready to move on to bottling your beer. For this, you will need some bottles, something to help transfer your brew into the bottles, and carbonation drops or sugar. Bottles come in a variety of types and sizes, like PET bottles, flip-top bottles, or crown-top bottles. For a typical 23-litre kit, you'll usually need around 25 750ml bottles, but you can also use a calculator to work out the exact number of bottles you'll need for your batch, based on the bottle size you choose. For transferring your beer or cider, you'll also want to grab a bottling wand or a brew bottler, some food-safe tubing, or even a siphon, depending on the type of fermenter that you have. For fermenters with taps, a brew bottler is the most quick and easy way to get your beer into the bottle. Before bottling, make sure your bottles, caps, and brew bottler or tubing are clean and sanitized. This is the point where contamination risk to your fermented brew is very high, so you'll want to make sure that all of the equipment is thoroughly sanitized. Next, attach your brew bottler or tubing securely to your fermenter tap and carefully turn the tap on. From here, you can begin filling your bottles, leaving about 2 inches or 5 centimeters of space in the bottle. For your beer or cider to carbonate in the bottle, you'll also need to add a bit of sugar. Even though the fermentation process is complete, there's still a bit of residual yeast left over in your brew that will consume this sugar in a process called secondary fermentation, or conditioning, that creates a natural carbonation inside the bottles from the release of CO2. For ease, you can add pre-portioned carbonation drops to your bottles before sealing, or you can mix your own priming sugar, approximately 10 to 11 grams per 1 litre of beer, to your fermenter before bottling. Be careful not to add too much sugar or too many carbonation drops, as this can cause overcarbonation and potentially even create an explosion in your bottles. Once you've filled your bottles and prepped them for carbonating, you can cap them and store them somewhere at room temperature and out of direct sunlight for the next 2 weeks. From there, move them to a cool, dark area like a garage for another week to finish the conditioning, and you're ready to enjoy. Put it in the fridge for 24 hours, then pop open a bottle, and cheers to your newest batch from scratch.